Hi there, and welcome to Polyglot Nook. In this special episode, we're going to explore a question that many English learners have: why is it so hard to understand movies and TV shows without subtitles? If you've ever tried to watch a film in English or a popular TV series and felt lost or confused, you are not alone. Many learners who understand English quite well in school or in the classroom often feel frustrated when they try to understand native speakers in real situations. This disconnect can be disheartening, especially when the dialogue is fast-paced and filled with cultural references. Today, we're going to talk about this problem in detail. We'll look at why it happens, what you can do about it, and how to improve your listening skills step by step. Get ready, because this is going to be a long, relaxing, and very helpful episode. You can listen while walking, cooking, or just relaxing. Let the English flow into your ears. Let's begin with the most important idea: understanding movies without subtitles is a skill. It's not just about knowing words or grammar, it's about training your brain to hear natural, fast, connected English. And that takes time. But the good news is, you can do it. Anyone can. You just need the right approach. Let's start with the biggest reason why listening to movies and TV shows is difficult: fast speech. In real life, people speak quickly. They don't stop after every word, they connect words together. For example, a character might say, "What do you want to do?" but it sounds like, "What do you want to do?" This rapid speech can catch learners off guard, making it hard to follow conversations. Fast speech is common in films and TV shows because the dialogue is often designed to mimic real-life interactions. In a dramatic scene, characters may be excited or angry, causing them to speak even faster. This can create a barrier for learners who are used to hearing English spoken slowly and clearly in a classroom setting. Connected speech is another major challenge. English speakers often join words together in a way that can be confusing. They reduce or delete some sounds, which can make it hard to understand what they are saying. For instance, "I'm going to let you know" might sound like "I'm gonna let ya know." If you've never heard these forms before, it can be almost impossible to understand. Connected speech is a natural part of fluent communication. Native speakers often do this unconsciously, which can make it even more challenging for learners. If you're not familiar with these patterns, you may find yourself struggling to catch what is being said, leading to frustration. Movies and TV shows often use slang and informal expressions. In real conversations, people don't always follow standard grammar rules or use dictionary words. They say things like "nope," "kinda," "dunno," or "ain't." These expressions are very common in everyday speech but are often not found in textbooks. Understanding slang can be particularly challenging for learners. Slang often varies by region and changes over time. For example, terms that were popular a few years ago may no longer be in use. This makes it crucial for learners to stay updated on current slang to fully appreciate dialogue in movies and TV shows. Another challenge is background noise. Movies and TV shows often include music, sound effects, or other characters talking at the same time. This background noise complicates the ability to hear dialogue clearly. Even native speakers sometimes need subtitles for noisy scenes, where multiple things are happening at once. In a bustling cafe scene, for example, you might have the sounds of clinking dishes, chatter from other patrons, and background music. All these elements combine to create an auditory environment that can be overwhelming, making it hard to focus on the dialogue. Finally, emotion plays a significant role in how actors deliver their lines. When characters express strong emotions, like crying, shouting, or laughing, they often don't speak clearly. This adds another layer of difficulty to understanding. Actors might mumble or slur their words, especially when they are portraying intense feelings. For learners, this means that even if they recognize the words, the emotional delivery can distort the meaning. A character's tone and emotional state can change how a line is perceived, making it even more challenging to grasp the intended message. Now, let's take a moment to review why it's hard to understand movies. Fast speech makes it hard to catch every word. Connected speech blends words together, complicating understanding. Slang and informal words can be unfamiliar and confusing. Background noise drowns out dialogue, making it hard to hear. Emotion affects how words are spoken, adding another layer of complexity. All of these factors contribute to the challenges of listening. But remember, they are also natural parts of real English. If you want to understand real conversations, you have to learn to handle these obstacles. So, what can you do to overcome these challenges? Let's talk about some effective solutions. Training your ears is essential. Listening is like going to the gym. You don't get strong in one day. But if you listen every day, even for 10 or 15 minutes, you will improve. Your ears will get stronger, and your brain will start to recognize patterns. Make it a habit to listen to English content every day. This could be podcasts, music, or audiobooks. Choose content that interests you, whether it's a favorite show, a documentary, or even music in English. The more exposure you have, the better you will get. Starting with short video clips can be very helpful. Choose a scene that lasts 1 or 2 minutes. This makes it easier to manage and understand. Watching shorter segments allows you to focus on specific language patterns without feeling overwhelmed. Now, let's get into the specifics of how to practice listening effectively. Watching a scene with English subtitles is a good first step. Try to understand the main idea during your first viewing. Watching again, pause after each line to listen carefully. Read the subtitles, then listen again without looking at the text. This technique is called shadowing. It's a great way to train your ears and your mouth at the same time. Repeat what you hear out loud to practice pronunciation and rhythm. During your practice, you will come across phrases that you don't understand. Create a phrase list by writing down these phrases. Look them up to learn their meanings. Reviewing and using new expressions regularly is crucial. Try to use them in your own sentences. The more familiar you are with informal language, the easier it becomes to recognize. Many video platforms allow you to change the playback speed. Adjusting the speed can help you catch every word. Try listening at 75% speed or even 50%. Slowing down the audio makes it easier to hear each word. Once you understand it slowly, you can return to normal speed. This gradual adjustment helps your brain adapt to faster speech over time. Embracing repetition is another powerful strategy. Watching a scene multiple times allows you to hear more and more each time. Don't hesitate to watch a scene several times. Each viewing builds confidence and understanding. Choosing scenes from movies or shows you love makes repetition more enjoyable. It doesn't have to be boring, it's training, and it works. Listening without looking can also be beneficial. After you've practiced a scene with subtitles, try closing your eyes. Focus on sound alone. Can you understand it now? Can you imagine the scene? This trains your brain to focus on sound, not just text. Visualizing helps improve comprehension. Picture the actions or emotions happening in the scene. You can also use various resources to enhance your learning experience. Explore different types of content: TV shows, movies, documentaries, or even news segments. The important thing is to keep going every day, even just a little bit. Enjoying the content makes practice more effective. If possible, engaging in conversations with native speakers can provide real-life practice. Consider joining language exchange programs where you can practice speaking with native English speakers. Participating in online forums or social media groups focused on language learning can also be helpful. Discussing movies or shows enhances your understanding and exposes you to new vocabulary. Now, let's do a short practice together. I'll say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it after me. Ready? Here we go. First, try this: I don't know. Now, let's say it faster: I dunno. One more time: I dunno. Good. Next, let's try: what are you doing? Now faster: whatcha doin'? Again: whatcha doin'? Great. How about this one: I'm going to help you? Faster it becomes: I'm gonna help ya. Again: I'm gonna help ya. Perfect. Let's add a few more practice sentences to reinforce what you've learned. Try this one: do you want to go? Faster: d'ya wanna go? Again: d'ya wanna go? Nice. Now, this one: I have to tell you something. Faster: I have to tell you something. Again: I have to tell you something. Great job. Finally, let's do, what do you think? Faster, what do you think? Again, what do you think? Excellent. These exercises help you recognize how native speakers connect words and use informal language. The more you practice, the easier it will become to understand natural speech in movies and TV shows. Now let's talk about your mindset. Many learners feel frustrated when they can't understand. But remember, this is normal. It takes time. Babies don't understand everything at once. You are training your brain, and your brain learns through experience, repetition, and real exposure. Being patient is essential. Accept the process. It's important not to try to understand everything at once. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins, such as understanding one joke in a comedy or recognizing a new slang word. When you catch a sentence without subtitles, take a moment to appreciate your growth. Staying curious is another key aspect. When you don't understand something, ask yourself questions. What did that actor say? Why couldn't you hear it? What was different? Look it up and learn from it. Make your learning experience fun by incorporating games or challenges. Challenge yourself to catch new phrases or slang in your favorite shows. Focusing on progress is also crucial. Keep a journal of your learning journey. Note the phrases you've learned, the scenes you've understood, and the progress you've made. Adjust your goals to make them achievable. If you understand a little more than yesterday, that's success. Staying motivated is vital as well. Remind yourself why you want to improve your listening skills. Whether it's for travel, work, or personal enjoyment, keeping your goals in mind can help you stay focused. Embracing the journey means enjoying the process of learning. Language learning is a journey, not a race. Enjoy the little moments, whether it's understanding a new phrase or laughing at a funny scene. Connecting with others can provide support and encouragement. Share your experiences and challenges with fellow learners. You'll find that you're not alone in this journey. As technology continues to evolve, so do the methods we use for learning languages. Online platforms, language learning apps, and interactive content are changing the landscape of language acquisition. Interactive learning tools can enhance your skills significantly. Language apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone offer engaging exercises that can complement your listening practice. Many of these apps include speaking and listening exercises that reinforce what you learn from movies and shows. Online communities can also provide valuable resources. Join language exchange platforms like Tandem or HelloTalk, where you can practice speaking with native speakers. Joining discussion groups focused on language learning can expose you to diverse perspectives and vocabulary. Video platforms such as YouTube or Netflix allow you to adjust subtitles, playback speed, and even repeat scenes. Many educational channels offer content specifically designed for language learners, making it easier to grasp complex topics. The future of language learning may include virtual reality (VR) experiences that immerse learners in real-life conversations. This technology allows you to practice speaking and listening in a simulated environment, making it easier to adapt to natural speech patterns. In conclusion, understanding movies and TV shows without subtitles is a skill that many English learners find challenging. Fast speech, connected speech, slang, background noise, and emotional delivery all contribute to this difficulty. However, with the right strategies and mindset, you can improve your listening skills. Train your ears through regular practice, use techniques like shadowing, write down new phrases, and embrace repetition. Remember to be patient with yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. As you continue your language learning journey, keep exploring different resources and engaging with native speakers. The more you immerse yourself in the language, the more confident you will become. Thank you for listening to this episode of the English Listening Practice Podcast. I hope it helped you feel more confident and less frustrated about understanding movies and TV shows. Remember, you can enjoy English without subtitles. Keep practicing, keep learning, and I'll see you next time.